Hi, I'm Freddy DeMarco from DeMarco School of Music Studio, and I want to give a shout out to Warm Audio's clients and fans for giving us such a warm welcome into their community. We're doing a lot of stuff with Warm in terms of tutorial videos, some shootouts. We're going to do some entertainment stuff, and we did one over the holiday break where we did a song called Wait For You in a documentary fashion where we did the behind the scenes and then the actual mix. And I want to thank everyone for such a warm feeling of acceptance and all the nice comments that were on the Warm Audio Facebook page, our YouTube channels, and all that stuff. So thanks a lot, and we're going to be bringing you a lot more tutorials and info and examples of the Warm Audio gear. We even had one guy actually found my cell phone number. He's local, and he's going to actually come by and check out some of the Warm Audio gear himself to see what purchases he wants to make. So real cool stuff. There were a couple comments about considering our mix, and a couple people thought that we overused compression. I just want to clarify that was intentional. We wanted to show what the compressors can do, but also a lot of modern mixing really exaggerates compression in high-end frequencies. So a boost up on 10K and really crushing the voice to get that cack. And we tried that sibilance when consonants and spikes happen. It grips it and gives it almost a percussive type vibe. So in a sense, we're using the hardware as an instrument. We used hand drums, organic recording, but in the mix we actually used a lot of boosting of EQ and a lot of compression tricks to make it very synthetic in that sense. So then we wanted to do the same thing with the high strings of the guitar and the vocal. So it was our intent to also crush the bus too, the whole mix in general, and really exaggerate compression like a lot of modern dance and pop music does. So we're going to do a little example with the voice, and Dave in this song, he likes his voice to have that cack to it, but I'm going to have one pass where there's no compression at all. Then I'm going to do a pass where we hit the WA76 at a 4-to-1, and we're only going to come down on the needle maybe -1 or 2. It feeds through a 2A just to soften it up. Very little compression, not noticeable, but it would grab any transients in there. Then I'm going to really crush it, 20-to-1, and really turn up the input, which is going to really affect the threshold, and that needle's going to slam. We will soften it up going then into the 2A in a limiting fashion, but you'll hear that cack and that aggressive thing. It also brings up a lot of unwanted low end, but we usually EQ that out. But there'll be 3 passes: the no, not compression, the 4-to-1, just very basic, and then the very exaggerated. Now I want to make mention Warm Audio bringing us these pieces in a very vintage fashion. What's so cool about that is we could actually really get them to misbehave. Now when I try that with plugins, the plugins don't react the same way, and they often will peak out and crackle, where they're great, a lot of the plugins, but to use these in a very exaggerated way, the hardware, I actually use them as instruments in the mix, and it's so much fun, and I kind of love that. So without further ado, we'll just do the little example here and check this out.
Painting words for you to love, the canvas of my heart. Painting words for you to love, the canvas of my heart. Painting words for you to love, the canvas of my heart. Painting words for you to love, the canvas of my heart.
Thanks for joining me, and don't forget to stay tuned in to more Warm Audio tutorials.